This could have been nice. Hello, we were $1 billion a day. All right, I'm getting ready to pull up like Jonathan Connor. Yeah. 10. Not bad. And it was weird because this was
Good, 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 good. Good afternoon. We are going to get going. Miss Etta? All right, Miss Etta's going to...
Sorry. It's my fault.
You ordering Girl Scout cookies over there?
No.
All right, Miss Etta's going to get us started with the the prayer, and then we're going to go into the pledge.
Let's pause for a moment of prayer. Just take a deep breath and inhale, and then exhale. Do it once again. Inhale, and then exhale. Father God, we thank you for the miracles of our bodies. We thank you for the design. We thank you for the creation. We thank you for the maintenance that you provide. God, as we inhale love, we inhale positivity, we inhale your blessings. And as we exhale our generosity, our ability to give to others what you've given to us. That's the beauty of our community. It's a place that's intertwined with love, with kindness, with caring, with generosity, as well as sacrifice. And we do it all to your glory. Now strengthen our bodies as we continue in this day. Help those who are in need of a special embrace, those who need an extra word of encouragement. Let us stop and value one another in the time and space where we meet one another, for in those spaces you dwell. We bless you and we praise you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you. Yeah, I just restarted it. It's working now. I'm watching. I got the live. All right. We're going to move on to the pledge. If you're able, please stand up and we will do the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you. I didn't get a chance to connect with Etta before she did a prayer, but please send out your thoughts and wishes for Rick's family. His mom's not doing great, and he just left to be with her, so.
For our spiritual update for campus for this month, we're continuing with our series on the women of the Bible. We have Rahab and Ruth that we're going to do before we move on to Palm Sunday. There's some interesting connection between the two, but you have to come to chapel to find out what it is, or you'll have to talk to somebody who came to chapel. I'm not going to give it away, but there's some interesting connections between our women in the Bible that really surprised me when I was doing my studies. Our Bible verse mapping, we finished our Matthew chapter 6, verse 9 yesterday with some great discussion to go along with it. We'll be on hold till after Easter. As you look at your calendars, you'll see that your calendars are pretty full for the next probably 4 weeks. I mean, Jada packed them. So we're gonna wait. It's not all her fault. I think many of us have things on the calendar, including Holy Week and Easter. So we're gonna wait till after Easter to pick up our Bible verse mapping. This Saturday, you'll see students coming on campus. They have a piano audition for the Lakeland Music Club and Florida Southern College, and the auditions for scholarships will be here in the chapel. Residents can come in. There'll be signs on the door. You can come in the side doors and listen, but you'll only be able to come in at the beginning of the audition or the end. You cannot come in and interrupt the students, and when you're in, you cannot talk. okay? So if you cannot abide by those rules, I'm asking that you don't come in, because they're doing these auditions for scholarships, and we don't want them to be nervous or upset or feel like their peace has been interrupted. But they'll be here from 9 to 3 here in the chapel. Again, I think we have 12 students this year. Last year, out of the 12 who auditioned, 3 of the students got full ride scholarships for their music program. So it's really huge, and it's important for these. These are the final auditions, but you're welcome to come. Just remember the rules. Use the side doors, and there'll be a monitor at the door, but use the side doors. Only come in before the piece or after the piece, and please don't talk during the piece. Let's keep the peace. How about that? March 29th is Palm Sunday. We'll have a big celebration that starts our week for Holy Week. During that week on the Thursday is Maundy Thursday, so Brad and I are going to partner, and we're going to do community service in the chapel. We'll do communion for the community, and then those who are signed up will be welcome to come in for community supper that evening. It'll be a complimentary meal, so I do need you to RSVP. The sign-up sheets are already there. Please, 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 even if you have 3 meals in your contract or your agreements, or you have 1 meal and you're saving it for supper, please sign up, because we need a head count. So we need to make sure we have that in. I can tell you the menu we've already settled on. It's pepper steak, and not pepper as in spicy, but green peppers, green and red peppers. It's pepper steak with gravy, mashed potatoes, baby carrots, honey glazed baby carrots, green beans. We'll have a sheet cake that we're ordering in, and I haven't decided on a salad, but we'll figure that out with some nice dinner rolls. But we want you to come to the service, come and enjoy the community communion that we serve as we're in observance of Holy Week, and then we'll finish our fellowship downstairs in the dining room. Your daily breads will be coming out in another week, as well as your Lenten devotionals. And I'm really excited about those going out. Our writers are in-campus writers, and we also have illustrators in campus that are included in the book. And so I know it's for the Holy Week. It's not for the full 40 days of Lent. It's for Holy Week from Sunday to Sunday. And then we have friends of Westminster who associate with us or fill in for us that also contributed to the writing. And so your spiritual life committee will pass those out and make sure you get the daily breads as well as your Lenten devotional. And I think that's what I have. Any questions? All right, thank you all so much. I appreciate you.
All right, next on the agenda is Allison and Jada. Jada and who's getting up first? Next, Jada and Allison.
Hello, everybody. I have a very fun and exciting announcement today. We have chosen a volunteer of the year. So this year we've chosen Dennis Cottrell as volunteer of the year. Just to give a little background, he's the kind of volunteer whose impact is felt long before it's seen. Whenever the community calls, he steps up quietly, steadily, and without any expectation of recognition. So we thank you for your service and everything that you do for our community. So, we have scheduled the Flight to Honor bus for May 5th to leave at 6 p.m. So it's the Flight to Honor Welcome Home. If anybody wants to join on that bus trip to be there to welcome home the Flight to Honor honorees, go ahead and sign up. Seats are limited, so please try to sign up as soon as possible. If we need to bring a couple buses, we can, so we just need to see how many people are wanting to go. Also, if you are a veteran that's chosen to go on the flight and you need assistance getting there or getting back home, please get with us so that way we can make sure that happens for you. And then just some activities or events that are coming up. March 17th, so next Tuesday, we've got St. Patty's Day lunch. Everybody's welcome. There's no sign up. We're just going to have a fun, festive lunch to replace the regular lunch that day. And then, not to steal Allison's spotlight, but we have Physician Hour on March 18th, so that's Wednesday next week. We've been having a really good turnout and lots of good topics. So he will be talking about supplements. And at the end, he opens up the floor to any questions. So I urge you all to come. It's a good event. And then lastly, of course, the March birthday luncheon. If you have a birthday in March, please make sure that you sign up if you plan on coming to the lunch. Make sure that you let me know if you're bringing a guest and what you'd like to eat. So that's all. Any questions?
Good afternoon, everybody. Just a few little announcements. March is National Nutrition Month. Tomorrow, Friday the 13th, in the 4-bunker lobby, we're going to have fruit smoothies. So please come by. That's going to be from 3 to 4. Come by, check it out, grab you a smoothie. Thursday, March the 19th, the Power of Nutrition, Superfoods, 3 to 4 in the MacArthur Center. Debbie Zimmerman will be here as the Fit for Life food instructor. I only have 2 spots available, so you can sign up on MyWLife or you can contact me and I can sign you up. April the 1st, bocce ball and pizza. So the SAE fraternity from Florida Southern reached out and they want to come back on our campus. They love you guys so much. And they were asking, hey, can we do something fun with you guys? And I said, hey, let's do bocce ball. So they're going to be here on the 1st from 4 to 6. We're going to be playing down at the MacArthur Center. Everybody is welcome. So let's have a good turnout because they're going to bring a nice group of guys to come and play bocce ball with us. And then finally, April the 3rd, which is a Friday, at 2 o'clock, I'll be starting a new exercise class in the sunroom called Active Agers. So check that class out. That'll be on Fridays starting April the 3rd. Thank you.
Next on the agenda is Dawn
Hello,
from
everyone.
the Health Center.
Yes. So for the updates for the health center, we did have 2 outbreaks of the flu this flu season, but we are completed with that now. Everybody is doing well. We're well into our survey window and expecting survey at any point in time. We are a 5-star facility now, which is pretty amazing. So I'm very proud of that. We continue to strive to provide excellent care to our residents. I know that our rehab department is doing really well with their outpatient rehab that they've started, which helps us even more to be that closer family where everybody from all areas of living, we all know each other, and we're all helping each other out, which is a wonderful thing. So I am grateful and thankful to work here and thankful for all of you guys. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Dawn. Maria is next on the list for the ALF update. It's the nurse
Hi,
1-2
everyone.
punch.
It's good to see you all here. In the IOF, we don't have any flu cases or any COVID cases. The flu is gone, and it's hopefully done forever, at least for that season. Our census is growing. We welcome 3 new residents this week. It's Dr. Benjamin Ernest, moving in MJ5. Then Ms. Debbie Dessinger, moving in HD5. And then tomorrow, Mr. James Lodi comes to HD9. Please make them feel welcome and at home. Wellness tips for the spring season. The weather is turning nice, so if you have a minute, get outside, get some sun. Even if you go to the garden, it's beautiful out there. Don't forget your daily vitamins, and drink plenty of fluids and eat well. And hopefully everyone will be well through the spring and summer season. Any questions? All right, thank you, everyone.
Awesome. We're moving right along. Up with our sales update is Michelle and Evelise.
Evie always has to come. She's the entertaining part of this committee. I want to say first and foremost, thank you all of you for your cards, letters, hugs regarding my mom. I know this place not only from a Westminster perspective, but from an inside perspective. And I can tell you that my mom had very good care, and she was never alone. And if that's any one of your fears, I can assure you, you will not be alone, and you will get good care. We are very excited because this team is well over 98% occupied, and we really wanted to make it to 100%. Evie will make it to 100%, but we have 2 renovations going on that I will not be able to close those units before the end of the year, March 31st. Oh, forsaken. But we're there, and it's exceptional, and we have a long wait list. I have probably 10 folders of approved people that want to come in. They're just waiting for the right spot. This is outside of my wait list. These are people who are not on the wait list that have come in the recent months that would like to move here and just waiting for the right spot, the right time. But unfortunately, we don't have any independent housing for them at this moment. But we're very excited about that. We had a great Right Sides and Revitalize event Tuesday. Scott Langston was featured. He gave people tips and things to upgrade wills, powers of attorneys, healthcare proxies, all of those things. And just one reminder from him for all of you, if you haven't looked at those things in a while, take a look at them. You may find that people you have designated areas may not be capable of helping you anymore when the time comes. So you may need to make some changes on those things. And just to make sure, if you came from another state, which I had to do with my own mom, she came from Colorado, that you want to make sure that what you have from the state you may have come from is valid here for Florida. We also had a moving packing group come, and she was wonderful. She gave an overview about preparing to move emotionally and mentally, not the actual packing part, although she did tell some different things, different stories about moving and packing and downsizing. She actually talked about actually preparing for those things before you actually do those things. And we had a new auctioneer who came, Marty Higginbotham. It did not come this time. We had a younger gentleman, and it was a pretty neat time, and it's going to happen again on Tuesday, right here at 10 a.m. So if any of you want to stop in and hear the different people's perspective on that, I know that you have already moved into Westminster. However, you may be facing moving to an apartment or to assisted living or to skilled nursing. And some of that information may be just as valuable to you as it is to prospects. And that's St. Patty's Day, so wear your green. We might pinch you if you don't have green on that day. And Evilise?
Hi, everybody. I love it. I love the response. For those of you who don't know, I celebrated my 1 year here with you all this month, March 3rd. Woo! So really excited for many more and what's to come. I just wanted to quickly share my large event this month with you all, which is the Open House Health and Wellness Fair. So I don't know if you guys already know about it. I know I've had a lot of help from Jada and Allison trying to get the word out. I know the Wellness Committee is also helping us so much with some volunteers. So if you're interested in volunteering, get with Chris, because I know she couldn't be here today. But I am going to meet with her later, and she has been getting a list of names for those who want to join us. I have some more flyers, so I'll put them by the piano for you all to collect. But it's a whole day fun event. Okay, starts from 9:30 in the morning. We'll have special designated parking, so we don't have to worry if you all have visitors that day or anything like that. There'll be plenty of parking for your visitors. We're going to have, on the back, you'll see a full list of mini wellness workshops. So lots of different individual industry professionals who are just amazing at what they do, and most of them just so happen to be ones that you see here every day because we rock. But we do have a few from the outside community as well as Dr. Daniel Height, who is with the Lakeland Regional, who's on the board of the Lakeland Regional Hospital, so he's coming too as well. So be sure to check out that list and join us for any of those wellness workshops. We'd love to see you there. You're gonna have free blood pressure checks performed by some of the students from the local universities. You're going to have the Central Florida Speech and Hearing group is coming as well, so they're doing free hearing test. And we have our dining team doing 2 cooking demos during that day as well over in assisted living, so we're really excited about that. Again, lots of vendors, lots of fun. I think right now I have so far 18 vendors with some more that have already reached out to join us as well. So I just want to make sure everyone is aware. We have been posting it throughout the community. I know it also went into the Sandpiper newsletter this month, which went to over 1,000 homes. So I'm really hoping we get some good traffic. I'm hoping like 200 of us. So maybe even more. Will be great.
Yeah, you're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So spread the word. If you need any more information on it, though, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My number is on there.
Where's that being held?
All around campus that day.
All around campus.
Yes.
Not going to be able to escape it.
Not going to be able to escape it. All the wellness workshops are here in the chapel. A lot of the vendors will be in Fort Bunker. We'll have some more vendors and the blood pressure checks over in assisted living, as well as the cooking demos. And then we also will have some fun stuff planned in the MacArthur Center too. So it'll be all over. You won't be able to escape us. March 27th. Mark your calendars, spread the word. If you need some to take to some outside groups that you attend in the community, please let me know. I'm happy to print them out for you so that you can share it with your outside neighbors. Any questions on that so far? Okay, who's all coming?
Everybody.
Yes, everybody's hand should be up. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you both. Next on the agenda is Brad with the dining services update. Hey! You can do it.
Thank you, Eva Lees. I was dying to get up here. So, yeah, I'm like, come on. Yeah. My year's coming up on the 24th. So, yeah. And I will not dance. This is the extent of my... I just want to let everybody know that we are having a new meal program rollout. I don't know if it necessarily means a lot for everybody here because you're not really going to see what's happening, but we are switching to Meal Suite. So a new menu rotation is coming out that will begin on March 23rd. Ernie and I have been working on that, and resident council also, or the dining committee also has the copies of the menu and are going through and editing things. Those are due back, I think we said tomorrow if possible. If you need to take it till Monday or Tuesday, that's fine, because I've already started working on them. I can't do them all at once anyway, so if you need some extra time, feel free. I do have a couple new servers that have started. There's Ruben, who is in the dining room, a younger kid. He's going to be doing the evening. And then Sonia was here today. It's her first kind of official day, not being on her own a little bit. She's very personable, very sociable, nice person. She wants to do a good job. So please welcome her to the campus. And then I continue to get compliments about Kayla doing a great job out there. Please feel free to fill out the comment cards that are out there. If you need some replaced, please tell your server. I have 1 million of them in my office. If they need replaced, I can put some out for you. And then also My W Life, that comes directly to my email. Easter, we are going to have a brunch. That will be the brunch for the month of April, will be on Easter Sunday. Is that the 5th, I believe, April the 5th? We are going to have lamb, in case somebody is wondering, and also I believe spiral ham. As far as the rest of the menu, we're still talking about that, but I got some ideas today. Does anybody have anything for me? Oh, we are also featuring wine now. We do have a distributor. If anybody wants wine at your table, please let your server know. Not right now, Jeff. If anybody would like wine, please let your server know. We can take care of that. And if you have one that you would like us to have, let me know and I can order that for you.
The staff are very excited about that.
Yes, I know, right? It's, yes, sir.
I have a question about the wine. Will they be able to serve on events, like my events and everything like that? Would I be able to have the wine in the dining room as well? Or what?
We used to.
For like a charge or?
Well, naturally it's going to be a charge, but I'm just saying, when we have our dinners,
Mhm.
okay, the fellowship dinners, will we be able to get the wine into the dining room as well?
I'll say yes. I would believe so. I mean, I can figure out how to.
Hard no for me, but since you
No?
already said yes.
Oh, then no. Oh, you said you set me up. I didn't. Yes, sir.
Something new, the happy hour, and then as far as
This shouldn't be a problem.
so we can,
Okay.
have that there as well as the dining room. That's where they have it.
Okay.
Maybe 2 glasses.
Okay. Right.
That's your limit. Okay. Let me know on that.
Yes, sir. No problem. You're very welcome. I believe that is all for me. Does anybody else have anything they would like to bring up? Oh, I heard that the liver and onions was spectacular yesterday. All right.
You have several thumbs up there, Brad.
There you go. Like I will take your word
Caught
for it.
on tape.
You right? Can I get it? Can you do it again? Do you all know? I will take your word for it as I make my table rounds. As you all know, I am not a liver eater, so I will believe you when you say that it is good. So, does anybody have anything for me before? I'm sure you will. Yes, sir.
So Brad and team is also working on their action plan for a couple things. The Holleran surveys, right? We continue to work with that, and the latest Pulse survey. So anything you want to share with the group about the Pulse survey results?
The Pulse survey results, the biggest thing was temperature is inconsistent with being hot and slow service, which is being addressed behind the scenes. So I just want to let you know that please do not think I'm not doing anything about it. I am, and I'm trying to take care of the slow service issue. But as far as temperature goes, we're going to have, I'm going to replace the plate warmer. All the plates are in a heater every day, set at 160 degrees. So I need bigger capacity. So we actually have another warmer that holds about 3 times the amount that I'm going to replace that with to bring in and hold the plates. And then Doug and I have talked about extending the heat source off of the service line to extend over top of the trays where your plates are plated before they come out to the dining room. So we're working on something for that. Okay. But we are making an action plan to how to correct the issues. Some of them have already been started being worked on. I have to submit that over to make your experience better in the dining room, okay? But like I said, please let me know, good or bad, anything. I'm here for you, and the rest of my team are supposed to be. If they are not, please let me know. Yes, sir.
Somebody in the kitchen's got a heavy hand with salt shaker.
I have heard, yeah, I have my culprit in mind already, so.
So the statement was that somebody in the kitchen, because they can't hear you on the YouTube,
has a heavy salt hand.
Right.
Yes, sir. I am aware. It's been told to me a couple times. I do taste things that are being made. Sometimes it's a preference thing. I happen to like salt, so it takes a giant amount for it to turn me off. But I am not the one seasoning your food. So I believe that things should be seasoned, but lightly, which is why the tables have salt and pepper shakers. If you want more salt and pepper, you should be able to add that yourself. That's how I mean, we don't want things to be bland, but they should have taste to them. If you want the extra, that's your discretion to put it on there. Okay? Yes, ma'am.
Brad, we're finding it very difficult to cut up our house salads in those bowls.
The new bowls, that's because they're putting too much in it.
There was a period of time where the house salads were served already chopped, which my dining partners really liked, and I do. I would rather not have to cut a whole tomato, but have it on a chopped.
Well, we can do something about the salad being chopped, but as far as the bowls replace the other bowls. So I'm not gonna get new bowls to replace the new bowls, but I'm gonna we can put less in the bowl and then chop it up better. I pulled a piece of lettuce the other day out that my prep cook was doing, and it was about that long, and I said, does anything look wrong with this to you? And she redid it. So I just wanna let you know that it is being monitored, but a lot of it is the capacity that is being put in the bowl should be about halfway, because when it's too full and you go to stir it up, everything comes out, okay? But the bowl that you have now is 13 ounces. It actually holds more than the other one, which was only 10. Yes, sir. The salad bowl? No, the salad bowl does not. Yeah, the soup bowls, however, have a saucer for them, okay? Oh, since we're on the concept of dishes, I am still searching for coffee mugs for you. Doug found one that was awesome, but turns out it was, what was it, 19 ounces?
It was way too big.
I've never seen a cup that big.
It looked good.
Yeah, but we're still on the hunt for those because the plastic ones that come out to the dining room do hold heat. However, it's not our standard to have that in the dining room. Okay? Anything else from anyone? All right. Oh, I don't know who's next.
All right. Maintenance is up next. Mr. Jeffrey.
Hello. I'm losing my voice, so bear with me. Last month, February, we did 501 work orders. And I know on a particular day, we had 63 work orders come in one day. That's the most. Lisa's worked here 30 years. It's the most she's ever had in one single day. Most of them are getting done pretty timely. I know I had a talk with the guys recently about keeping a better supply so there's not as much lead time, downtime. Yes, sir? Yes, I don't have much voice. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice.
I'll help you out, Jeff. Go ahead. I'll take over for you if you want.
I'm sorry.
I can, yeah. No worries. Thank you. All right. He gave it a shot. All right. So they did 500 and something work orders. They get a ton of work orders every day. And that, understand, is over and beyond the preventative maintenance that's already pre-scheduled to do. Right? So you have all this preventative maintenance to do, and then on top of that, you get 500 work orders for the month. So that's a lot to do. So, and I know we sort of went over it real quick, but Dennis and whoever he selects as his +1 will be invited to go up to the gala in May in Orlando at the Rosen Hotel. They do it every year up there. They have the volunteer appreciation dinner and employee / team member of the year awards. So just in case. And then they get to have a fun day out in Orlando, whether I think this year it's going to be a choice between SeaWorld or a trip to one of the local museums and/or. Right? So pretty cool. All right. So anybody got any questions about maintenance? Yes, sir.
At the entrance to maintenance area, there's a dip in the road. Been there for several months. Is it being addressed? Because every time we come out, we go.
At the entrance to the maintenance area, like by the gate.
When you come out of the gate, where the public road ends and the private road begins. Right?
I'd have to look. Are you aware of that, Jeff, out there? There's a dip in the road coming in by the maintenance gate. I just drove in there yesterday. I don't remember it, but I'll take a look.
It's in the crosswalk that you look at.
It's in the crosswalk. All right, we'll have to see if it's city property, if it's our property. Sometimes we can call stuff like that in to the city and have them address it. Yes, ma'am. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll look at it again. Sometimes with some of the stuff, you have to be a bit of a squeaky wheel to get something resolved with the town, city. So, yes, sir. Yeah, go ahead.
The bushes that are now brown after the cold snap, are they dead or are they
That's a good question. It was on my list, but since you bring it, we don't know, right? So we're just sort of getting into spring. I've had a lot of people email me and text me and phone me about the status of the shrubbery, bushes, grass, plants, banana trees, other trees.
Some of the trees, if you scratch the bark and it's still green, you'll get it.
Right. So we're trying to give them a little bit of time, right? You know, we are very much aware of it. There's some of the stuff that we can cut down. I don't, you know, like the crepe myrtles. You know, that obviously they've all been trimmed. The banana trees pretty much can be whacked off at the ground and they'll grow back. It's my understanding that they can also trim the bird of paradise plants without any damage to them. But some of the other stuff we'll need to wait and see what happens with it. And yeah, so pretty much that whole area. I don't think we can cut down the bird of paradises, but I think they can trim them. There's still some green in there, but the banana plants, I'm told, they can just chop them right off of the ground and they'll grow right back up. All right? I got Miss Porter here first, and then I'll come back to you. I was standing too far. I didn't see you. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. One, if you see something around campus that needs fixed, do we just do a regular work order for that?
Are we talking about the plants at this point, or are you talking about just... Yeah, so you call 137 Lisa out there, and you submit a work order. Or you email me, or email Rick, or text me, or whatever, and then I do that. But the official process is if you want to submit a work order to call the 137 extension. Yeah. Yes, Ms. Jane.
I understand that the lady that was over laundry.
The housekeeping supervisor? Mm-hmm.
Isn't here anymore.
Correct.
Have you got a replacement?
We do. He was just standing up here, Mr. Jeffrey Creekmore, right, as the maintenance supervisor and also overseeing housekeeping. So if you have a housekeeping challenge, you can go to gcreekmore@wservices.org, not com, org, and email him. You can call him. You can call Lisa at 137, put a work order in, or you can tell him to stop by and see you, and he'll come talk to you. It's pretty friendly. I think somebody else over here had their, yes, Miss Margie.
Have you contacted the master gardeners group and to ask about the plants? Because my daughter has just become a master gardener, and I'm very proud of her. She specializes in trees, but she lives in New Jersey, so that doesn't help us. But they seem to have a lot of knowledge, and maybe that would help us know what should be cut, what shouldn't be cut, and at what stage they should be cut.
I'll tell you a couple things. Jada's in charge of all this, but secondly, yeah, no. In all seriousness, we have not contacted Master Gardeners. We have a number of folks here on campus, and we have not. We were talking to the people that manage the trees and the shrubs and stuff, and they tell us don't cut anything yet. Wait, give it a chance to absorb whatever lifeblood it can from the limbs and stuff before you trim it, and then remove those nutrients. So.
Because there's one tree that is a tulip tree called, and it had spread its fruit from a tree that had been in my yard when I first moved here.
Right.
And now it had grown to a nice height right by the gate. The first time we got the freeze, it got all brown, and my daughter happened to be here. And she said to me, leave that thing alone, because the top leaves have, or the bottom leaves, certain leaves were green and had some juice to them. And it started to come back, and it was really looking good. Then when we got the second freeze, that did it.
Yeah, some of the things seems like they fared okay through the first one, then the second one got them. But we're going to continue to monitor for a little while longer. you know, we're you know, just coming into March. Normally we get another little cold spell before we really get ourselves into, you know, full, you know, on springtime. Right. So we don't want to, you don't want to go too early. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Doug, it's been a while since that wall was taken out by that car late at night. And what is the schedule for restructuring that wall, repairing that wall at times?
So we're talking about down by the lake. The Lakeland PD has all the car parts. They're searching for any numbers that can be identified with it. We do have a estimate on re-securing the pavers and the stack stones. You know, for all intents and purposes, they glue that stuff together, mortar it together, you know, to make it stable. But as we sit right now, the perpetrator of all that has not been identified. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
I always have had very good response from maintenance when I've turned in a maintenance request. So I don't have a problem with that. Also, always check. Please call and don't come in when I'm not here. I haven't yet received a call. All I do is have call. And I have had them walk in and I'm sitting there with earplugs in so I don't hear anything. And all of a sudden they're there.
So both of those things are on items that are actually on the next screen on the Hollerant survey. Responsiveness, right? So that we have tags that they should be leaving if they come and knock on your door and you're not there. I don't know if they're leaving them or not. I see somebody shaking their head no, right? So we need to, you know, make sure that we're looking at the forms, and if they're even seeing that, right? I'm curious to know if the maintenance request form that's on My W Life is actually what they see, right? So they may not be seeing. They may be, you know, because it's linked with Micromain currently, right? So we're reviewing Micromain system-wide and how it interfaces with stuff, and looking at, it might have another option to do something that helps us, right? My vision with that, and you know, I think all the directors at the communities, you know, sort of think the same way, that sort of like when you order a package, you can track its progress to your front door that sends you, you know, like text updates. We should have some sort of calendar function that allows us to communicate, you know, with the residents through that system. So they're looking at that, right?
Well, that's just, all I ask you to call me, and call me.
Sure. Well, it puts it on the form. You know, I just want to, you know, check with them down there and see if we. So that's a note to take, Jeff. See if you guys are actually seeing the call me function that's being communicated through the My W Life service request form. Right. Okay. Anybody else have a maintenance-related question? Yes, sir. Dining room update's coming, but I'll go ahead and throw it out there. A couple updates construction-wise, right? The dining room is just about done. The new chandelier for the north end of the dining room over where the men have their men's breakfast at is in the building. It's in a crate in there. They got to unpack it. Probably have the electrical people come and hang it and take off the globes and everything that are on there, because that's a separate part, I believe. Put them back on the new fixture, recrate up the old light, send it out. And then that part will be done. There's a couple miscellaneous ceiling tiles that need to be replaced around fire escape signs and whatnot, very few. The additional art has been ordered and is on its way. I'm thinking it's going to come with the furniture for the guest rooms. They're telling me 40 to 50 days. So in my mind, that means like 90 days, right? I think they're being a little over optimistic.
Does that include the tables?
The larger tables are also coming with that order, as well as 16 additional chairs, right? So that request got approved, And so that's all coming along with, the furniture for the 2 guest room remodels. So after this coming week of the 16th, on the 23rd, rooms B and C will no longer be occupied. The only room that will be rented out will be room A. Construction will start on rooms B and C, right? Because while we wait for the furniture and stuff to come, we have to do all the demolition because there's new showers and vanities and flooring and everything that's going in those other rooms, right? So the rooms will have 2 long, extra long twin-size beds in each. The room B will have a double-size sleeper, and room C will have a single sleeper. Right? But it'll be new paint, new flooring, new bathrooms. There'll be walk-in showers, new lighting, fixtures, soft goods.
So it's going to be brighter.
Yes. Maybe not as bright as the dining room, but brighter. There's a lot of lighting in the and we took, in all seriousness, we took lighting out, fixtures out. We had 150 in there, and we put 100 back, I think, or 98, something like that. And it's considerably brighter in the dining room.
If you have extra, you'll be able to put it in the room.
Yeah, we're gonna. I've asked Rick to put the extra fixtures here first in the chapel stairwell and right in here. I think this area needs it. Is there a question?
Yeah. Back to the guest room.
Back to the guest rooms. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. You're not gonna do anything to the A or to 1?
No, not yet.
I had a cousin come and stay there, and she said it was full back. And she showed me, she pulled back the under the bed, or rodent droppings.
Well, maybe we should pull it. We should pull it all out and clean it real good.
Yeah.
Well, just taking a note and putting that on the list. So next time we go in there, we'll pull the mattress off and make sure we vacuum underneath the bed. He's nodding his head.
They don't do.
Well, I think most housekeeping doesn't pull beds, right? They go around the outside, maybe underneath a little bit if the vacuum fits, but removing it. And, in all fairness, it's been some years since those been updated, so they're ready. They're due. Yeah. All right. Any other questions about the dining room, guest rooms? All right. Real quick, I will give you an update. We do have, along with that furniture order, we have an order coming in for the Howland Delay lobby area, as well as the PMG lobby area. Howland Delay will be getting a couch and 2 chairs. In the PMG area, since it's larger, we'll be getting 2 couches and 2 chairs. They're firmer, higher, not as deep couches, similar to the chairs and couches that are down in the dining room lobby area. All right? We have some additional art coming as well. Okay. I'm going to move us on since we're rapidly running. Oh, I got to pause the YouTube. See, I put a sign in here so I wouldn't forget. Pause the YouTube broadcast so we don't go into YouTube jail.